Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Ultimate Fashion History with me, Amanda Halley. Now listen, this isn't really an episode, I'm just really excited to share something with you. It's a little new update on an episode I did, I guess last year, on that dress, the famous and much imitated Letty Lynton dress, 1932 by Adrian for Joan Crawford. Now, I already did an update on that episode because when I debuted the episode, I was inundated with some wonderful emails from so many of you featuring photographs of your mums or grandmothers or great aunts wearing their version of this famous dress in the 1930s. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I got a wonderful email from a lady called Regina, who sent the most incredible photograph that I really want to share with you. I asked her if I had permission to make a little video around her photo. In fact, I said, "I beg of you, Reggie." That was my Cary Grant imitation. Cary Grant in Charade. I have an episode on that. I'll drop the link in case you didn't catch it. Regina kindly said that I could, and here it is. Is this not wonderful? This is the graduating class of 1935 from Port Orange High School in Florida. Now, of course, in the 30s, it was very common for high school students to graduate in the 10th grade. So these ladies would have been about 15 or 16 years old. And right here, the prettiest of them all, is Regina's mother, Medell Sutton Potts. Every single one of those girls is wearing a version of that dress, of the Letty Lynton dress. This was 1935. The movie came out in 1932. But as Regina reminded me, one of the reasons that this dress remained so popular is that this was the Great Depression, and people really had to save up a lot of money to either buy a knockoff version of this dress or to buy all of the fabric to create the dress themselves. You'll see that Regina's mum has 2 corsages. All of the girls were given a corsage by their families to wear to graduation, but somebody else gave Medell another little corsage, and she decided quite daringly to wear both, one at her bodice and one at her belt. I've colorized the picture, and don't these girls look wonderful? And so do the young men behind them. But what's so remarkable is that every single one of them is wearing a version of that dress. Regina told me that evidently her grandmother, Medell's mother, thought the sleeves were way too excessive once Medell put the dress on and kept trying to reduce them and squash them down. I'm so glad she didn't succeed. So this sent me down a bit of a wormhole looking at other graduating classes like this one, 1934. Every single girl is wearing a version of the Letty Lynton. As they are here, this graduating class from 1935. Look at those sleeves. And I spotted 2 Letty Lynton dresses here. Why was this dress so popular? Oh, for so many reasons. I have mine. I think it really spoke to escapism in the Great Depression. It spoke to glamour. I think also, if you had the skills, it wasn't such an impossibly difficult dress to reproduce, given enough chiffon. I have no idea. Maybe also it was girly. It was quite princessy, wasn't it? And so I think it worked for women across all age groups. So thank you again, Regina, for sending this picture, which I really think is proof positive of Edith Head's belief that the Letty Lynton dress was the most important garment to ever feature on movies, because it really was the first piece of movie costume that was then duplicated and imitated, thus sparking off a fabulous symbiotic relationship between fashion and film. I hope you enjoyed this mini episode. I'll be back very soon with longer ones, and again, thank you, Regina, for sharing this fabulous picture with us. Bye for now.